What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl Doti. Karibuni sana to another interesting and informative vlog. And today we wish to delve into proportions for your birds, just so that they grow to be as mature as you would want them to be and as healthy as possible. So the birds you're seeing here, this big one here is about a year old, and the rest are a few months old. But I want to talk about how much food should you give the birds throughout the period as you brood them all the way to maturity. And that is what we want to discuss today. Welcome to this video. So right here where I stand is where I store my food for the birds, and I just want to give you a picture of what proportions we use on each day on average for the period that we have been having the birds. And I want just to show you practically how we measure the food. When we are measuring food, we use a specific we have a specific, let me call it a spatula or a spoon that we use. I use this, and a full spoon or scoop of this is one portion for me. So I will be measuring this, 3 of these. Now 3 of these full ones is a mixture of everything that I want to give the birds: the chenga, the mash, whatever, wishwa, or anything that I want to give. I measure, and I should have a full portion of this, and I'll be showing you that. So in this bucket here, I have measured. You can closely see there is chenga, there is some ochong, which is omena. Sometimes I mix in the nuts, and I also have the wishwa. I have the growers mash here and the kienyeji mash. So when I mix like this, I take a scoop. A scoop is this much. So this portion 3 times into one feeder, and then I have about 3 feeders for a total of about 60 to 65 birds. So this is what I measure for the morning feed of around 10 a.m. So as I wake up in the morning, I would have already given the birds some ugali, leftover ugali, or some maize sometimes. So they will have already bite on something. And then I measure these 3 spoons. So I have these portions. I usually have them in several buckets like that. And when it is depleted, I replenish. I also feed the birds with maize. So this is maize that I harvested some time back. So I give them maize around 2 p.m. or when the sun is already out or in the middle. And this one is additional to their food. So for this maize, I use like half of this bucket, and it's enough for all the birds. It says on feeding my birds with green vegetables. So this is cabbage. I usually go to Kongowea sometimes and get the rejects, but it's still good inside. So this I'll be giving them later on, or some vegetables from the garden, some pigweed. I showed you in the previous video. I also use pigweed. All this food combined, the main meal plus the water, the maize, the green vegetables. Sometimes I give them watermelon peels, I give them aloe vera, I give them pawpaw leaves. Is a full meal for my birds. All these things have benefits, and sometimes I also give them pili pili or paper. They all work as immune boosters for my birds. So for the portions, specifically for this video, I wanted you to see how much is enough. About one hen, if it is very small, takes just a few grams, like 100 grams of feed. So 100 grams times the number of birds that you have, you should be able to know the total number of grams that you should feed your birds. On average, that is 100 grams. That is so. With that, you can be able to measure and portion the food appropriately. Don't overfeed the birds, because some of them now will grow to be like for just meat. But you see, I have layers. When you overfeed the layers, they assume they are being bred for meat sometimes, so they may even stop laying eggs. So measuring the food portions is very, very important. Tell me how you measure your own food. That is how I measure my portion of food. I also improve on giving them other things that are more organic, that can help them in their day-to-day health. Ginger, you can give garlic, you can give tomato. All those things are very, very important. Even peppermint, I came to realize is very good for the birds. Thank you so much for sticking on my video. Thank you for clicking here. I hope you learned something today. I hope that you will leave a comment and like this video so that you share it with a bigger audience. From me to you, thank you so much, and it's a wrap for me. If this is your first time on my channel, consider to subscribe, and let's get growing about homesteading and homemaking, and basically for today, poultry farming. I will see you in the next vlog. Bye bye.
I shot this thing to the sky. Oh, I found a blade in the sun. Yeah. Mama.